Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to Monster Tamer News, the segment on this channel where we go over the past week's happenings in the world of monster taming. We do have a pretty quiet week overall, though we have received a couple brand new Shin Megami Tensei 5 trailers, an update to the Kindred Fates Alpha bringing forth the long-awaited training dojo, a brand new Monster Crown update, and more. So as per the usual, make sure to sit back, relax, and let's dive right in. Alright, so first of all, the Kindred Fates Alpha has updated to version 2.0, which includes the practice arena where there are 7 different enemies to fight against. You'll also be able to experiment with various items, use different kinfolk, control the time of day, and more. This update also brought forth a new mecha move called Crush, which gains damage the higher the user's defense is raised, which is pretty cool. The update also included a few balancing adjustments and tweaks to the way the alpha is coded, and stuff like aim canceling and a whole lot more. We'll be streaming this update sometime this week, so definitely stay tuned for that. The devs also teased a new kinfolk, and the community managed to put together the outline of the puzzle that they provided, which turns out to be the Scarecrow kinfolk that we saw in the early alpha trailer. Temtem updated to version 0.7.5, which changed the minimum number of players required for a tournament to 21, and upped the rewards. Top 4 players will get better rewards, and ranked matches won't force you to face the same player twice in a row, so that's definitely good too. This update also came with some bug fixes and a few minor adjustments as well. Monster Crown recently had an update which included localization for several different languages, such as English, French, Italian, Spanish, German, Brazilian, Portuguese, simplified Chinese, and Arabic. The update also includes a facelift to the PvP UI, the ability to access the farm earlier, and several bug fixes as well. The latest Amber Roots devlog has been released, and in it the developer goes over the various classes that'll be available for your monsters. Basically, every monster will have a different class in which you could choose to utilize for it, and each class has different intuitive attributes and skills to go alongside them. Some monster classes will have different requirements, and the amount of available classes will vary as well. I think this is a really cool and interesting idea, as you can have something like a mage class, or instead set your monster to a warrior class or something like that. It just gives you a lot of customization with each individual monster, and that's always welcome. I'll leave a link to the video in the description below. Definitely feel free to check it out. Amber Roots is coming along quite well. A couple new SMT5 trailers came out this week, the first of which is a showcase of the various characters that will be present within the game. But more interestingly, we got a trailer that shows off some new demons for the game. I'm just going to let this trailer sort of play because it's very short, so you guys can check it out. So yeah, definitely excited for SMT5. I still am hoping that we get a PC version, but that hope dwindles with each week that goes by. Alright, so right before we get into the Mon Month submissions for this week, we got some rapid fire news to get through, so let's jump in. First of all, Pokemon Unite has now launched, and a lot of people have been having the surprised Pikachu faces about it having aggressive monetization strategies, which honestly was obvious considering who's developing this game. We got a teaser that the new Monster Sanctuary update will include tips from your familiar that can aid you in your quest. The latest Entodrive update brought forth 2 new battle backgrounds and 4 new monsters. We got a screenshot of the achievement screen in Abomi Nation, just a reminder that the game's coming out in 5 days. We got a confirmation that Necromancer's Gifts Alpha will be coming on August 31st. We get to see a new outfit and hairstyle for Ova Magica, a concept art for Hogstraw and Grimmlins. We got some new Sentius for Skyclimbers, a look at the Sunken Harbor battlefield for Rainbow Billy, a new clip of the Saber in Creature Keeper, a new town for Xenoscape, some text effects for Eternal Exodus. The monsters in Monster Tribe are receiving a facelift. This is the first image of that. We got some brand new Zokai for Zokai Zoological Yokai, a look at the apprentice robes for Witchery Academy, a screenshot of the Dune Worm enemies in Guild of Dragons, and finally, last but not least, some more monsters for Morphegen. Alright, so first up for our Mon Month submissions, we have Kame Shepherd, who's been plastering some Digimon pixel art all over their town. Looking pretty nice. We got New Regrets drawing of Ukabi from Spectrobe. And Crantime, as usual, has been making some really epic art pieces, this one being my favorite, which is Magdrag from Scanners. This week's featured experience goes to Zagaran. I enjoyed Spectrobes, played all 3 games that came out, and while flawed, the co-op of Spectrobes Origins had potential, and it certainly had great designs in general. Sadly, I understood why it fell off in comparison to other creature collecting games. Each one had a set of flaws that held them back, and whilst it was easier to try something different with each one, I think that they needed more time to refine them. Shame we might not even get a 4th or even a reboot with how it was not popular by comparison to other creature collecting games. So there you have it, guys. A pretty quiet week overall, but we still have some interesting and noteworthy stuff regardless. If you do want to stay up to date on all things monster taming, definitely make sure to subscribe to this channel where we cover it as our chief focus. You can also follow me on Twitter at GymLeaderEd. You can check out my Discord, my Patreon, and my Twitch channel. All links will be in the description. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.